walking this old road, not just down the street from my house here in Mount Hope. Well, actually, I'm at Toki Knob now, but old service road. I think this road used to connect a bunch of mining towns back in the day before Route 211 was built. Of course, after Route 211, it's Route 16. Then after Route 16, you got 19. Route 16, Route 19 are both still active roads to this day. Lots of vehicle traffic. Of course, Route 211, most of Route 211 here is gone. I need to do a little video because that 2 or 3 miles of Main Street from where Family Dollar used to be to probably right over in here somewhere is the route is still used as part of Main Street. Then got a mile so Route 211 goes up in the woods and dead ends. It has been used probably 60 plus years. But I thought I'd come here and film this old cemetery. I filmed a short video here a while back, but decided I'd come back and just do the video now with the fall forwards, because I filmed this on my old YouTube, and I figured since it's close to my house and I can walk to it in just under an hour, I just refilm it. Maybe I'll film some trains from here in the future down SB Active, down Blue Creek Bratz line. There's actually a few spots near here that make great filming locations for trains. So I think this thing's coming now. I don't think I'm gonna get that lucky. It'd be nice if a train came now, but I don't think I'm gonna get that lucky. But there's a beautiful yellow tree. A lot of trees are losing their leaves. They're being de-leaved. I filmed this on November 1st, 2021. Monday, November 1st. First video of the month of November. One thing I'll probably be doing for my YouTube though, maybe a few things is, most likely I won't, here soon I want to be uploading every single day. I'll still do a lot of videos and a lot of content for everybody. I just don't think I'll be filming and uploading every single day because it's getting a little bit hard to keep getting videos. Although I do have a lot of videos right now to upload. I think it's just a little difficult to make sure I can get 300, in order to do every single day I have to do 365 videos a year. I think get some photos of that tree before I leave. But here's some unmarked graves. You can see the sinkholes. Well, that one's marked by a stone. But if you're in the woods and you see little sinkholes like this, that's about the size of a certain size, like human size or certain shape. Is kind of obvious there's a graves there. Of course, not often the unmarked graves, some of them are marked. 1887 to 1951. There's another one over here somewhere. The lady lived to be over 100. I remember watching some episodes of Cemetery Road on YouTube, and those guys do some good videos. I started thinking about the cemeteries in the woods near my house. There's this one, then there's the one down below Mount Nearmark. That one, I think I did a video of that one, but I think the video didn't save or something. Elma, 1851 and 1953. This lady lived to be 102 years old. She died, born in 1851, died in 1953. She was 102 when she passed away. She lived to be lived a long life. I don't know how far back this cemetery goes. It goes pretty far up in the hill, I think. I just know it's deep in the woods. There used to be a whole coal camp here at one time, the coal camp at Toki Knob. Of course, the small sliver of Toki Knob still exists. There's I don't think there's hardly any coal camp houses left. There's 4, maybe 5 coal camp houses I could think of off the back. A couple double wide trailers and some single wide trailers. And at least one brand new house on Toki Knob Road. But one time the coal camp came all the way to the mountain. There was well over 100 houses, huge mining operations and everything. One of these days, if I figure out how to get to those coke ovens and which remains of the mine, I'll go film it. But the brush and stuff's so thick there, I feel like fighting through the jungle, the thorns and the thickets, and the brush is just way too thick. It's kind of one of those areas that the brush stays sticky year round. In the wintertime, you can tell where the road and the railroad right-of-way is, but even in the wintertime, you can't get through that area. There's a certain area stay like that year round, and that's one of them. Yep. Walk down here that right away, the White Oak Railway down here. There are a few videos of the old Masons, so I'm definitely leaving that here. That's a few more grave markers. Actually, I don't think the cemetery goes very far past here. I don't see evidence that I've walked up the way before. I don't see evidence up that way. There's another big marker I want to point out that's oddly shaped. Oh, there it is. Kind of looks almost like a baby bottle. That's the way it's shaped. Of course, I can't tell what it says because the writing's so off you can't make it. Actually, yeah, you can't. Never mind this one here. Something Carpenter, Wesley Carpenter Thomason, and I can't tell, died. Well, if you look closely, you can barely make that born. 1896, died 1902. That wasn't very old. There's that one cemetery, a couple of cemeteries on McKendree Road that I've seen when I go film trains and railway stuff. I need to go down there and film. But that dirt road goes way up here. I'm gonna head on down the road a little bit. Go film that road right away. I thought it'd be interesting to film the cemetery. Now if you go up there, at one time there was a lot of houses up through there. Not so much now though. I do remember before the Boy Scouts of America took over all the land up here. I do remember going up there and there's some fences, there's some old, really old fencing still there, and occasionally you see a foundation. But I've seen photos of Turkey Knob, this whole mountain was covered with houses. If you go straight up, it loops all the way around through here. There's like a road that went all the way around, houses on both sides of the road, coal camp houses, and a huge mining operation. I think from 1889 to 1938, in 1938 the Turkey Knob mine shut down. A lot of people didn't, I don't know, I guess during World War II, the town might survive through World War II, but they never reopened the mine. I don't think. I know in the late 40s, early 50s, practically all the houses became abandoned. A lot of people transferred to different, I think a lot of the miners and the families was transferred to different mining towns. They was able to get on at different towns in the area that stayed going that still kept going. And they just moved away, and most of the coal camp became abandoned. I know there's a couple houses that's just recently demolished up there, or tore down. I think the owners demolished one and put a single ride trail there. I mean, not a double ride trail, I think it's a single ride. It's just interesting to think about all these coal camps up here, up at Dairy Hill. About a mile or so farther up is the coal camp at Dairy Hill. There's actually one coal camp house. Actually, correction, 2 coal camp houses left from the original coal camps of Dairy Hill. When I was growing up, there was like a lot more, but most of them's gone. I love living here in West Virginia, but it's sad to see so many people leave from my home state. I've thought about it myself, but for the time being, I'm staying here. I don't know if I ever will. I seem to do really good financially here. I really do. I'm not rich. I'm not poor. Hit all my bills in the month. I got all my bills paid today, and I just paid a few for the beginning. Just recently paid a few for November. Although most of my bills, I got all my bills paid this day, but now all my bills from the following month will be coming in this month. I'm gonna go down here, film the right way to White Oak Railway, and probably head back home and get me a better meal. I think those pepperoni rolls are a little old and stale. They were left. I didn't eat all the pepperoni rolls I got from my camping trip. Oh well. I know now that you get up to a week after you eat them, they're still edible. A week after you buy them. Those are the ones they sell in those convenience stores. and gas stations around here. When you get them fresh, they're very good. Of course, after a week or so, they get a little stale. There's something I'm thinking about. Beautiful fall forest. I'm so where another rail line used to be up here. There's actually an old railroad crossing up here, but it's been gone too, because you got the towns of Klondike, Clydale, something like that, and you got Dome Loop. There's no coal camp houses left of those. And then you got, it's just so many coal camps and so many ghost towns here in West Virginia. It's funny, a lot of people think, when they think of ghost towns, they think about the gold and silver towns out west. What they don't think about is all the abandoned coal mining towns here in West Virginia. I gotta see if I can get down there easy. But I think here's the railroad right away. Somewhere in here there's a railroad crossing, the track went across. It's kind of obvious there was a wooden bridge there at one time. A little wooden railroad bridge, or some kind of railroad bridge, but there's like literally no evidence of the train bridge left. Actually, maybe that stone abutment there. I bet that's where the bridge was. That stone abutment is probably where the railroad bridge came across. But I'm gonna go down towards this way because I want to go, because I'll do a divot video down here, so in the actual right away where the track actually crossed, where the rail diamond was here on the active track. But I'm gonna stop filming, try to figure out how to get down there. Maybe a completely separate video.